and terrible, terrible, species of beings. And the Githyanki, they've, since the beginning of their time, have always abhorred the Mind Flayers and the Lithids, and have been in battle against them, each other, for centuries and centuries. And the Githyanki, they take great pride and almost make it their life's goal to eradicate as many Mind Flayers as possible.
Okay, so they just did this out of just like, sort of natural, predatory instincts and just raided the ship, killed the mind flayers, and then we're like, cool.
If, I mean, it's a very strong possibility. The Githyanki, their forces and their armies are unparalleled. Some of the best in the Astral Sea, in all wild space. And, when they come and they search for the Mind Flayers, the Lithids, and when they run into them, they will do whatever means necessary to eliminate them from existing completely.
Super.
Yeah. Well, the Mind Flayers are bad. Githyanki, I guess an enemy of my enemy is a friend, right?
Just kind of don't piss them off, and they'll do stuff like this.
I think
sort of in our favor. Okay, cool. I'm with it.
Haven't crossed them before. Never, needed to. But be wary, because they are ruthless.
Do they have any beef with the Astral Elves by any chance?
I mean, the Astral Elves, they honestly hold a lot of dominion and power over a lot out here. So Githyanki, someone who abhors that kind of xenophobia and, immense power, I'm sure there could be some sort of a button of heads.
Okay. Langston notes this. This could come in handy.
So we're almost saying that there could potentially be Githyanki on the ship at the moment.
Oh, if the Githyanki were here, I think that's a presence we would know about.
That's fair. Plus, Batono, I guess if they were allies with the Lithids or Mind Flayers, then...
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yankees probably wouldn't be on here then if they were here.
You know what? I guarantee you this is what happened. The Githyanki probably came on this ship, probably dealt with the Mind Flayers, killed them all, and I bet you the Sirlon still had some egg sacs laying around and whatnot, and I bet you the Mind Flayers, they killed, got on with their day, and those eggs stayed back and turned into babies. Babies turn into kids, little shit-eating kids, and then eventually they turn into these. Kind of looks back down the deck, spits down there. Well, those fuckers.
Jeez.
From fertilized to scrambled.
Maybe there's a hatchery in the basement.
Oh, I really hope not.
So are we saying we still check downstairs?
Captain says, well, as I mentioned, this is no joyride, and I'm having myself a little bit of fun. So how would we...
Isn't it fun looting?
I'm sorry?
I feel like there's got to be something good on this ship, and we clearly haven't found it yet.
Yeah, jeez.
Points at Crick. There's something with you. I really like the way your wires are connected.
He kind of looks at you with the wires thing. It's like, yeah, I like the way your wires are connected too.
He's programmed to make jokes too. This one's crazy. Haven't seen a model like this in quite some time.
Just looks at you like, I never modeled before, but okay.
Jokes on jokes. Let's go. She begins to climb back down the ladder. Lead you guys down. As she does this, and before we I guess leave this scene, is there anything else anyone wants to do or anything?
Is there anything weird about the glowing maggots?
I mean, the fact that they're glowing is pretty strange itself. And they are crawling all over this headless Mind Flayer corpse.
Can I, like, put one in a jar?
If you would like,
A jar?
you can certainly
Say
try.
that's your sample in a jar.
Sure. I want to try to get one in a jar.
Okay. As you go and reach on down to begin to grab one of these maggots off of them, go ahead and let's make a sleight of hand check.
Oh, boy. Oh, it was on a 17!
Ooh.
Pain!
Let's see. Let's see what you need to beat. Well, you beat a 1. The maggots are
Deal.
crawling all around on the corpse of this Mind Flayer and ravaging on it, and very, very, very sneaky. Actually, it's not that sneaky. They just seem very distracted for the moment. You quickly just reach over and grab one of these maggots and back up real quick before it seems like any of the other ones notice. Drop it in the jar and seal it off, and you have one glowing green maggot.
Someone is going to get this down their pants in the middle of a fight and be very upset.
Amazing.
All right, Rampu, I'm sorry, I cut you off.
Are you good?
All right. So we've got the glowing green maggot. Was Rampy, were you going to say that you want to do something else up here, or move on down below?
I was going to ask someone if they wanted to take the maggots. So,
So perfect. All right.
The answer was yes.
It's always
Yoink.
yes. All right, let me drag you guys down here. You make your way back through the ship, coming back the way that you guys came. Going down a couple of these passages and stairs. You make your way back towards that like navigator's chart room. You go down another set of stairs here. I think I've got everyone. Who am I missing? Manto. Yep, he's up top. All right. All right, so back down here to this creepy deck where you guys haven't gone down here yet, actually. You guys decided to go up a level. Now you've gone down a level from where you guys first met Benotto. And here you guys see this is like clearly a cargo hold of sorts. It smells like a slaughterhouse, though, as you see bodies lie strewn about the deck, and the floor is stained with blood. Most of the bodies, they appear to be human, but one is an arachnid-like form with an eel-like neck and head that lies as motionless as the others. I'm just going to drag you guys down one more. Yes. So that's this body here, and the rest of them are very humanoid-like.
Jesus.
and they look dead or
They're all dead, yeah.
passed out? Wow.
Bloodstained, dead everywhere, yeah.
Looks like there was indeed a trap set for the lower floors as well. So
Look at all the crates that we can go through.
It looks like most of them have been looted, but Elena says, that one over there, she holds out the scimitar and points, that's a Nyogi. And she points to the spider-like creature on the ground.
Oh. A dead Nyogi.
I was hoping you'd say an unopened crate.
Well,
I mean, it looks like there's a couple down here. Manta, I mean, I feel like that's your kind of thing. It seems like it is, at least. You want to poke around and see what you can find for the crew?
Yeah, I'm way ahead of you. And I just kind of start
I knew it.
scanning the perimeter for any crates that just haven't been, I guess, like, gone through.
Yeah. You begin to like push and search through everything. Immediately you crack open a couple of these big crates. While you're doing this, though, is anyone else doing anything down here? You see that there's another doorway to the west with a couple of blood stains in front of it, and you guys notice it looks like there's even like it's been fastened shut with sutures and rope and steel hooks. This door.
like it's trying to keep something from getting in.
you would imagine getting out from what's in there, the way that those are all set up.
Oh,
Hmm.
and
Nope.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go release the door while everybody else loots in here, and then once we're done with this room, we can all move together.
I'm gonna give you guidance for whatever might happen.
Maybe we don't release the door until we're all ready. Because if something's trying to get out of there,
No, they're saying it's from keeping from getting out of this room.
No, the other way around.
No.
Like something is in
Oh,
that
yeah.
space. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. If they're keeping
Sorry. Yeah, I
something
misunderstood,
locked
I
in
guess.
there. Okay, so yeah, never mind. Let's loot this room and then we'll open this door together. Sure.
You still have guidance.
So with guidance now, you have to say the skill that you want to guide them on.
Oh,
I believe it says
me-
that.
Until the creature had to check using the chosen skill. Oh, well, how about that? That's kind of dope.
I love that, because it's not just like, oh, your guidance here. Fuck it. You're good. You got
guidance
guidance,
on
right?
everything.
Yeah, then I will do it since we're all going to be looting some crates and whatnot. I will give you investigation.
Love that. All right. Yeah. How about Rampu? Why don't you go ahead and give an investigation with guidance, and Manto, why don't you go and give a advantage perception, as everyone else is kind of helping you with this.
Looking at the spider.
21.
Oh my god.
Q.
18 plus a D4, right?
Cool. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Love that. All right, so we'll start with Manto. Manto, you go around, crack open some crates. You see, I mean, there's still some good food and water stored in some of these crates. Casks that can definitely nourish you guys. You look around, and it's like, shit, there's enough food, crates and barrels and stuff to maybe last you guys, like, your crew, like 10 days maybe.
Love
And
it.
Captain's like, oh, free food, love it. And you crack open another one, and you pull out a couple of these jars in there. And you see inside the jar, it looks like a tiny, like, pink, kind of grayish, fleshy material floating in like a briny liquid.
Yeah, I'll take
Alright.
that. Does it kind of resemble the walls?
A little bit, yeah. Why don't you go ahead and make either a an investigation or a nature check.
Okay, nature, 16.
Cool.
Um, And you know what?
Cybolts or knack.
Yeah. Hold on. Just to be safe, if I 19. Damn.
Cool. You can tell as you kind of observe and twist the jar around and it spins and floats in this liquid that these are pickled brains floating in these jars. And not sure what to make of that. It's clearly looks like it's like, it's like in a bell, like mason jar style of thing. It looks like it's for food, for consumption.
Brains are pretty delicious, guys. Gotta tell you. Pretty good part of a dragon diet. So, don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah, I mean, you guys help yourselves. If you're into the brains and stuff, I will eat this nice, crusty bread and cans of beans and all this good stuff that's over here. Brains, all you, Rampu.
I'm kind of
You
thinking
down for a little
about
brain stew, Crick? Look at Crick.
I'm
I'm
thinking
sure
about
we could
the
make something.
obscure things that Crick makes, and I'm like, yo, I'll hold on to this.
Awesome. And after you grab a couple of those or whatever, you search around now on the corpses and the people, and you find altogether like about 100 gold pieces on, as you collect loose on all of them, a couple like loose change. And you find like one nice looking ring on one of the people as well. Has like this
What is-
looks like a red kind of stone in it.
Yeah, I'll take that.
And Rampu, as you go around and do a little bit of investigation and whatnot, you notice as Manto's checking out the bodies, he lifts up a shirt to grab something out of their satchel. You notice that there are these circular bite marks on them, even including the Nyogi. Although there's several scimitars and crossbows scattered about the room, none of the corpses seem to show evidence as if they've been struck by those.
Does the bite mark look circular like the creatures above that we fought?
Absolutely, yeah. And all of these bodies here, they're in varying states of decay. You can tell, like, the Nyogi, it died within the last maybe 24 hours, but the freshest humans on here, they're at least 3 days old. So the tale that Benotto, obviously, he was spinning a lie to you guys, but everything seemed completely fabricated now.
Yeah, so I can deduce that they pretty much have been just waiting for anybody to come loot this ship and do the same scheme over and over.
Seems that way.
Well, Stormbreakers seemed definitely avoided a big one here. This is gonna be very bad.
Can I
At least they're alive.
inspect the body of the spider, the
Nyogi.
Noki, and and kind of like see it, like how they took it down, if there's any weakness or anything like that.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you make an investigation check.
17.
Nice, 17. Yeah, so you would be able to tell that clearly there's a couple of these different bite marks on them. It doesn't seem like, there's anything in particular, like you can't like make out like a discernible weakness or something like that, but like they were overpowered by these Surlons, and Elena has mentioned that the Nyogi are extremely powerful slaver-like creatures as well. If they said, I think to you guys, if they don't kill you, then, they'll capture you and sell you into slavery easily, and that kind of thing. So it's like they're very powerful, but apparently these Surlons were able to overpower even such a being like that, even with just their kind of physical attacks.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, we did just overpower a bunch of sirloins, so we're probably good.
Rampu, as you're standing over there, kind of at the back end of the room here, closer to that door, you hear, "Hello? Hello? Is there someone out there? Hello?" You hear like banging on the flesh door behind you.
Get the crew's attention. It seems like there's a very polite fella on the other side of that door.
I'm sure they're just a polite fellow.
I say, who the hell is this?
Sirloin sounded quite polite on the ship.
Thank heavens. Thank heavens. My name is Jasper. Jasper Graves. I was trapped in here by these aberrations, these terrible creatures. They murdered the rest of my crew.
Yeah, we just heard the same exact story from the other guy, all
Must
right?
be with
And we open the door, big worm thing tries to eat us. And he's like, they kidnapped my crew, come help me.
I understand how this
Trying to kill
sounds.
us.
I understand how it sounds. They pulled the same thing on us. Why do you think me and my men, they're all dead?
And why are you the only one alive then? Not here with all these corpses.
They put me in here. I don't know if they forgot about me or what, but I've been in here for a couple of days now. I'm running out of food in the kitchen.
How do we know you're not pulling our leg like the others did before?
I don't know. How can I make you believe me?
Well, I guess you
Ramp
can't,
over here is in
can
his
you?
mind. Ask him if he's with Joe's Astral Crab Shack.
You with Joe's Astral Crab Shack?
What?
He's clean.
That's exactly what we're looking for. I go to open the door, Preston. Just so you know, though, try one thing funny. You're gonna join these corpses, right, friend?
I mean, yeah, what other choice do I have? Please, please.
Say, all right. Well, Stormbreakers, I'm gonna open this door. Watch my back. And I start taking the stuff off the door and open it.
Yeah, Rampu up to the door. Do you guys all go up to help him? Whoops. Let me just slide that over there. You all go over to help him as well? Or
Yeah.
back him up at least?
I am going to hide behind this door, and I just kind of have like my eye off to the side, Chameleon Carapace on, and have a Psychic Blade ready.
Okay. As Rampu takes about like a minute cutting the sutures off with his blade and getting the door open. It's like stitches like sealing this door shut, right? You know, because it's like flesh. You cut the stitches open, the flesh peels back, and the door opens up, revealing in here what, you know, a mess hall of sorts, where it looks like some sort of destruction has occurred. Blood smeared and soaked in on the floor, tables and chairs smattered, plates shattered as well, and you kind of peer in there. It's dimly lit, but you don't see anyone.
Say hello. I told you not to play games with us.
As you kind of call out, the room just kind of echoes back to you, and no voice returns.
I look at the guys. Guys, this is too creepy even for me. I said we shut this door again.
As Rampu turns around to say this to you guys, the rest of you guys see behind him this hulking creature.
Oh!
It's got this bulbous body with 6 legs, resembling that of like a crustacean, 4 massive bulging eyes, and a tooth-filled maw that dominates its hideous visage. Behind and above these features, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lumps protruding from its body, each one of them containing a brain. And it skitters in your direction, and you see it open up its mouth, and with these like kind of claw-like appendages reaching around its mouth, it goes wide, and you see saliva connecting the top and bottom half of it. I need everyone to roll initiative.
God.
Ew!
So would he get disadvantage on his initiative roll because I had some, like, my Psychic Blade readied?
No, technically Rampu would, because he was invisible, actually. That's why you couldn't see him. So technically, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do flat roll right now.
God damn it.
But he was invisible, and he passed his stealth check so that he wouldn't have been perceived.
Well, I just rolled a nat 1. So, that's my roll.
Jeez, we are not looking high in the order.
Oh, he's low. He rolled a 4.
I don't know what I rolled yet. A 4? Oh, yeah, he's all the way at the bottom.
It says a 4. Yep.
Yeah!
Let me re-roll Elena.
Thank the Lord.
You know what, Manto? Good for you. You are always on the ball.
18.
Oh, she rolled
You were always on top of things.
He is a quick motherfucker, and that's why, you know, he has his psychic blades ready, as he said, and so he's ready to go and strike on this attack. Yeah, there literally is no more surprise rounds in this game at all. But Yamanta, you were up.
Can I, like, from where I'm at right now, can I, like, poke my head out and just be like,
Not from
around
where
the
you're standing
corner?
right now. You'd have to get in a space where you can actually see him.
We gotta like get this thing out of here, right?
I just want to come. Okay, hold on. All right, then I will. I have so many things like open up on my screen. Hold on. Let
Shut the
me
door.
move
The door, like I said,
guess.
it kind of peeled open, and it was like sealed shut from the suture. So it seems like the flesh kind of flayed open, and it was like, you know,
Got it.
yeah.
All right, psychic blade.
All right, there we go. You will get a little bit of a plus because of people in the way, but that will still hit.
Hell yeah. Boy, so 9 damage, and then bonus action, another psychic blade.
With advantage,
Yep, which is awesome.
which is needed.
Hell yeah.
That will hit again.
Hell yeah, so that. And then sneak attack, and I'm gonna do. Let's see.
If you don't mind.
I'm gonna
sending
do.
description
I'm
too.
gonna do 2d6 plus trip him.
Okay.
So it has to make a
Dex save.
dex
right?
saving throw, DC 15. So he got 7 more damage from the
And
sneak attack.
there's a size limitation on it as well.
If the target is large or smaller,
Alright, a 2
it
fails,
must-
certainly. The Psychic Blade comes back and racks its mind. You see its crab-like claws go up to its head, trying to grab onto all these different brains that seemingly your Psychic Blades affected. It falls down prone because of that. Takes... Go ahead and roll the damage.
it was 7 for the sneak attack.
7 for the sneak, okay.
Yep.
That's
And
awesome.
then I go back to hiding in my corner, and everyone just hears in their mind, "Go get 'em, boys."
All right. Elena is like, "How about ladies?" And she pushes Langston out of the way, and Rampu, or Crick rather. So that's 20 feet of movement she would have to use to get to right here. Actually, she's at 25 right now. 30. Actually, you know what she's gonna do is like, before she makes these moves, she yells down to you guys, "You want to bring them out here where it's open, or should we go in there where it's closed?"
No, bringing them out here is probably a good call.
She takes a couple of steps back, gives a whistle, ready to action, and Crick, you're up.
Also, Elena, that's a euphemism. I know you're a lady.
All right, so we're gonna bring him out here. Crick, you just see shoots out of the back of his armor this big giant. Looks like a baby's arm, just like holding like a big rock at the end, and it just starts swinging around. And Big Jim's out, and he just starts shaking as he casts blur on himself. And then bonus action, defense matrix.
Okay.
And I'm gonna kind of step back one to give Rampu room to run out.
Love it. Anything else for you?
That's gonna be it.
Give yourself that health, and Langston, you're up.
So with
He's
Rampu-
prone right now, so disadvantage on any range attack rolls, and yeah.
ranged attack rolls. Okay. It's not disadvantage on saving throws or anything, right?
No.
Okay. But I can see him from where I am, right?
Oh, you know, it actually has this whole new description. If I hover over the thing and send it to game log, I can do that.
Let me check on this. Prone condition, restricted movement, any attack roll against you is within. Oh, if it is within 5 feet. Otherwise, I would have disadvantage. Oh shoot. Okay.
But only attack rolls, not saving throws.
Right. Okay. Then that changes what I'll do. So I can see him. Would I be able to fireball like an area behind the door, like back here? That way, it's like stays behind the door but doesn't get Rampu, or is that asking too much?
It has to be an area that you can see where you place it.
So
you could
can I, like,
probably
see
see.
past
Yeah,
them,
you
or
could
is it
probably
too
see
big?
past them. I would say. Yeah.
Okay. Then I would like to do it at a spot behind him.
Okay.
For a fireball.
Absolutely. What's that? 20-foot
That way-
circle? Is that what it is?
Yes.
So we'll just place that right. Let's see where you can get it on a square. I think that should be
That's like literally the center. Like the center is right back. Oh,
Center
I believed on
is
it.
right. Oops, I'm trying to click it.
We're doing the same thing.
is right here. Yeah.
Yep, that's beautiful. And then that keeps Rampu out of range and lets this giant bug man
All right.
get completely
he
enveloped.
is
So
prone. Doesn't that give a disadvantage on Dex? It does not.
Don't you auto fail?
It doesn't say
Um,
anything about the prone.
Oh.
if your speed is 0, you can't right yourself. Movement crawl or spend equal amount of movement to have your speed.
I'm afraid to Google
it's
right
because-
now because I don't want my internet to freeze. If someone feels like Googling that, they can, but I will make a Dex save real quick, and we'll see what
Does
comes of that
prone-
just to start. 11, so 11's going to
Disadvantage.
fail regardless. Go ahead and roll 8d6.
Okay. Word. I will stop the Google search.
Yeah,
86, Yeet Hall.
that's what it is.
30 damage.
Yes, 30 damage. Cool. Flames erupt all around this thing as it's just bathing in fire now, down on the ground, squirming around. Rampu, you get this whiff of this offensive smell coming off this thing. But as the flames descend, be put out, you see it's still there, charred a bit, bloodied, and
Wow.
yeah, ready for you apparently. Unless Langston, you have anything else?
I will also move back to. I'll move 10 feet back, sort of near Manto here, and I'll just give Rampu the space to cheese it.
Sounds good. Yeah, fireball and a sneak attack around is heavy
true.
lifting. All right. Anything else? That's it. Rampu, you're good.
You're muted, man.
I want to hear you though. I want to hear you, bro. Oh, you want to give him a reach
All
around?
right.
What?
Ran down the monster. Starts tugging at his brains.
So, if I walk up to this thing, I will have an advantage on striking attacks, correct?
Yeah, because it's prone.
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and bonus action. After the Chromatic Dragon, Chromatic Infusion.
Ooh, okay.
So I get an extra d4 on my damage. And I'm going to walk right up to this thing while it's prone, and I'm going to start short swording that bitch.
All right, go for it.
And I'm going to go ahead and use a lucky for the first one.
You already have advantage for him being prone, so
Oh, yeah, I do have advantage. Sorry, man.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm no lucky.
oh, lucky. You can absolutely spend it if you want, but
Nah, it's good.
I forgot to turn my light on. I just realized how dark I am.
15?
15 will hit.
Yes. And that's this. 6 plus 1. I keep getting 1 for those fucking. Okay.
Oh, good.
7 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And there we go again on my own. Dirty 20.
That hits.
And that's that. Another 7
Mhm.
plus 3. 10 damage.
Ooh, nice. What kind of energy did you infuse with your draconic?
I went with fire.
Nice. Yeah, already inflamed, and seeing how that had an effect on him. Short sword zooms out flames from it. You slice into him once, charges and slashes into him and get him again. And man, he is looking, he comes out looking ferocious and terrifying. Maybe I should have given you guys disadvantage on. No, I'm kidding. But he's definitely looking hurt now. Anything else for you?
And yes, I'm gonna go ahead. I know that gives an opportunity attack, but he'll have disadvantage and move back 20 feet. High crit.
Yeah, he will certainly go, and one of his claws goes and reaches out and tries to grab at you. That's a flat roll. Oh no, disadvantage rather.
Damage.
6. It's gonna miss.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay.
And again, that's it.
All right. Clatters and pushes himself back up. You see its massive form once again. Let me send a picture again because it's fun. And
Why?
it squeezes
He's
through
so
this
gross.
space in
I
here.
hate spiders too. This is
Yeah, this is
yeah.
the worst.
Yeah. It squeezes through this space right here, and its red eyes begin to glow. You watch the brains pulsing on top of its body. And as they begin to pulse, they start off slow, and then they begin to build up faster and faster and faster. And as it's doing this, eyes begin to glow brighter and brighter, and they shine right on Rampu. And Rampu, you can feel this immense energy going into your mind, into your brain, this mind blast, as that light from his eyes emits that psychic energy. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. Did I use a lucky on a saving throw?
Reread what it says. I think you can.
It just says when you roll d20.
Yeah,
for
so
a
if it's
D20
a yeah.
test,
If it just says any kind of D20, then yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
It's probably smart.
And you said a wisdom saving.
Please. Oh, that is your ability too. You're good at wisdom.
Hey, buddy. Okay, let's do this thing. Ooh, thank God. Dirty 20.
Thank God, indeed.
Understand.
As that blast shoots out across the room, you find this inner will to shield off most of it. You still take 4 points of psychic damage, but you have a feeling that that could have been way worse, as it begins to crawl out from that space and crawl up onto the ceiling now. It is 10 feet up on the ceiling, but just for effect, it's still like in your guys' range because of how big it is and everything. It's just creepier to have it above you guys. And Manto, you are up.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah, concentration check for Rampu. Just need to pass a 10. I guess you have Hunter's Mark still active or concentrating on, but yeah. Go ahead, Manto.
I slide right kind of here. Actually,
Drops.
there we go. I guess I have to be right there. And just kind of like off of Rampu's hip, shooting another psychic blade.
Go for it.
Show me 26, baby. Who's your daddy?
Show me potato salad.
Hey.
That'll hit.
Oh,
So dead.
and 10
Max
damage.
damage.
Jesus.
Such a good feeling.
And you get advantage
Bonus. That's right. Psychic blade.
now. Man, that's kind of a broken ability.
Totally broken. 26.
Totally broken.
Sneak attack.
as I rip you apart. Yeah,
So,
6 damage.
6 damage plus sneak attack. Oh,
It's crazy that it's built into the soul knife thing to give those psychic blades Vex, that
2, 3,
ability.
4. What is that? 9 more damage from sneak attack.
Nice.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's looking hurt. Still clung up onto the ceiling right there. You see its mandible clashing all about, trying to feel out in this area for something to feast on, but you vanish. And anything else that you
I go to my corner and then I say, "Let's go, girls." Is that better for you?
Elena says, I mean, I think they're all gentlemen. I'm not sure about Crick. He seems confused about what he is in general, but regardless, she goes and jumps down here, and
Another euphemism.
let's see. She can get, actually not with squeezing through Rampu's space. She's gonna stay back here, blades out, ready in action, and that's gonna be her turn. Crick.
Alright, I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna see him. I'm gonna just stuff. Why can't I move? 5, 10.
That's probably
Can
because
I move?
it's a wall right there, so you need to go like. Is that what you're trying to do?
I'm trying to go punch him in the face.
Yeah,
can't
so I think it's
move forward
because
any
I'm gonna go
further.
ahead and erase the
That's
wall
fine.
north of him. But yeah, go ahead and roll to hit then, or whatever.
Yeah, 5, 10. So that'll be 15.
It's just like not a perfect square area where that hole is.
Yeah. It's 21 to hit.
Yeah.
6 damage. Second
buff.
attack is 14. I'm gonna add a D4 to that.
All right. That will hit then.
Okay, we're gonna add that again. Boom, boom, boom. Another 8 damage. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, and then I'm gonna move back, and I'll end op attacks with disadvantage. So if you want to move me back to right in front of Rampu.
Let's go ahead and get a attacks with disadvantage because you're blurring.
Yep.
Yeah, 8.
Nice. All right, and then yeah, just put me right in front of whatchamacallit, and we're good.
It sees a few little guys that have just like appeared in front of it, and it's like trying to focus down, and what out of nowhere or out of one of these little guys, gauntlet comes up, shocks it, and then staring down at it, and out of the fury another one comes up and it goes to try to retaliate but doesn't know which one to attack, and sees you vanish back behind this scene here. Langston, what do you do?
Oh boy. I fireballed him. He's hallucinating looking at Crick. I have the words of Shania Twain ringing in my ears before I go at this thing.
The stars have been aligned.
You just... All Langston hears is a guitar riff going throughout his head. I'll just point at this giant bug man, and I'll do Toll of the Dead on it, so gotta make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
No way that thing's wise.
It's not, but it rolled an 18.
Why is it up?
Wise today.
So I will do that.
Luke's used to
That
that
didn't work.
feeling.
It's back. It's all coming back to me. So that was an action. Can I do anything fun for a bonus action? Any fun spells? Hold on, please. You know what? Bonus action, I will Shield of Faith, Rampu.
Nice. It gives him a plus.
He gets a +2 to his AC.
Yay.
Nice.
So he's got +2 AC now. And then yeah. That'll be... Oh, wait. Oh, I know I could do this twice now. Shoot, that's good to know. Moving on.
Is Shield of Faith
that'll be my
a
turn.
concentration?
It is indeed.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Cool. All right. Anything else?
That will be all for the boy Langston.
Rampu, this spectral, radiant kind of shield exhumes all around your body, seeming like a protected layer from you, from Langston. And what do you want to do?
Alright. I'm gonna run up to this motherfucker and kill it.
All right, that's what you think.
Oh, that's what I know.
If you nat 20, maybe I'll let it happen.
Okay, and I'm gonna short sword this bitch. That's a 16.
That hits.
And it's this, of course, the lowest fucking damage. About max damage on the 4. Nice, 7 damage there, and now I get advantage on my next one
That's right.
because I short sworded it. Ooh, dirty 20.
That will hit, yeah.
Getting close. Oh yeah, and that's 9 plus 3, 12 damage.
12 damage. Yeah, he's looking hurt. Big time.
And then my last one, which I also get advantage on.
Let me double check that. I think it may be only... Yeah, you might be right.
Per
Or is it once a
per
round?
action.
Okay.
Mhm. Nat 20! Ah!
How do you want to do
You
it?
say you wouldn't let me do it. Oh yeah!
How do you want to do it?
So, I'm feeling this energy from Langston, where it just tells me it's almost like the gods are speaking it to me. It's manifest destiny that I am meant to kill this goddamn creature who bothered us and tried to trick us, and we already knew it was full of shit. And I just feel invincible, and I just know that the power of God will get me through it. So I literally jump up, stab it twice, and as it goes I stick my last sword right in one of those brains, and it just makes it stupid and just collapses.
I love that, but wasn't Manifest Destiny Western expansion?
it's all about.
It's about how God willed it to be.
He's
It's gonna happen
expanding all over his face.
Incredible. Yeah, you pierce. I would say maybe both of your short swords, like you're like mountain climbing or trying to into some of these brains on the back of this beast, and as it like goes completely like full dumb in this moment after you extract these brains from it. It begins to fall off the ceiling right there and just splat down onto the ground. Saliva spills out from its mouth, and it's, all of its limbs just go limp onto the ground right there. And this thing is completely dead, and that fight went no way that I thought it was gonna go.
The Stormbreaker.
As you guys
We still have
destroy
yet to be
him.
fully punished for doing things we shouldn't.
That was fun. It was awesome.
Our time will come, Langston. Our time will
One in
come.
that 20. There you go.
That was awesome.
Amazing what happens when you don't get separated from the group.
That's a true statement.
Rampu, as you're sitting here and kind of pushing away some of the mucus and the, bodily fluids from the being that has, inevitably coated you a little bit, you notice that there's what looks like the final staircase to descend, right behind you. Of course, there's the mess hall in the room that it came from beyond it, but you do notice, of course, these stairs right here that seem to lead downwards to the bottom level.
Well, very quickly, I'm gonna see if in the mess hall there's things we could steal, like seasonings and shit that Crick could overuse. And then next time we go downstairs.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me real quick. I think your plus 1d4 is gone. How long does Shield of Faith last?
17.
17, nice. Yeah, you find as you go down here, you see that most of the, like I said, plates, tables, chairs, all shattered, destroyed. You make your way into the galley. That's what they call a kitchen on a ship, right? Cool. Which is like right here. And same kind of scenario, cutting boards, smashed, plates, knives, everything smashed. But you find one small barrel in the corner, seemingly unhindered, untouched. You go and crack the top of that open. Garlic for days.
Crick! We hit the jackpot, buddy! And I literally, hold it up like I'm holding, a gold goblin. Like, ah!
Crick walks in and he puts it down, smells it, sticks his tongue in it. This is indeed some decent garlic. Puts it in his pouch. Maybe this will go well with the brain. Yeah.
Oh, holy hell.
Garlic brain is my favorite.
Go nice with a nice Chianti.
Mm-hmm.
And some
And I go back to,
Fava
childhood
beans.
memory.
Fava beans.
Some fava beans.
I go back to a beautiful childhood memory of my mom destroying all these beings and ripping out their brains while they scream ah! And she feeds it to me like a baby bird. I'm like, ah.
Tossing it in the air.
That shit
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure if you asked Crick, he would chew up the brains and spit it in your mouth, just like your mom did.
Well, I don't need that much.
Elena's like, things are getting weird here. I say we finish exploring and maybe we spit in each other's mouths later. I mean, not my mouth.
Got it.
I'm not interested.
Dibs.
I'll see you later, Captain. Not you, Rampu.
Rampu, right? Damn it!
Gotta pick and choose when it's captain lady.
Alright, let's go. I'm captain. Follow me. She's gonna still lead you guys down the stairs. Hopefully this should be it. She takes you guys down here one by one. And you guys get on down here, and you see what you are exposed to. What you guys walk on into looks like some sort of holding cell kind of area.
Pull the ropes out of my bag.
Whoopsies.
I wonder if there's any more people down here.
Yes, I gotta check out to see if they have any prisoners.
Yes, Crick, you go and go on over here, and you see that there's a door right to your right, same kind of fleshy-like door, seems to lead on to some sort of chamber, but to the left you see it goes down to a hallway where there's a couple of doors to your north and to your south.
Do we, like, hear anything? Like, I put my ear up against a couple of doors.
Make a perception check.
There it is.
14. You don't seem to hear anything from where you are. You do seem to get some sort of like terrible stench. You're not sure if it's coming from all the corpses rotting up above you guys or whatever, but still that terrible kind of stench seems to linger on.
Well, guys, should we open them?
Yes, I got absolutely
One by
nothing
one.
to lose.
Yes, we go one by one and we kill anything scary that comes out.
I'm with it.
All right. I'll go first. I'm the captain and all. Gives you guys a double-eyed wink, and goes and pushes on this fleshy door right to the north here. Opens up, and just kind of lets out a sigh of relief. Clear in here. Just a bed, unmade. Pigs. All right. Just goes and opens up the next one. Oh, nope. Clear in here, too. And just goes one by one and begins to open up each one of these doors over here. Yeah, there's sections all clear over here. Opens up all 5 or 6 of these rooms over here. And sees kind of same thing, bed in each one, a little disheveled, maybe mattress flipped over and comforter thrown off of it. All of them with this like kind of purple, silken like material.
Maybe this is the sleeping quarters, as I kind of open up the door over here.
You open up
Nope.
the door here.
Not the sleeping quarters! And then I shut the door.
What the fuck, Crick? Crick, what the fuck?
Immediately, that stench wafts right up into your nostrils. You close the door immediately.
I just go, oh shit! I shut the door immediately.
Yeah, don't really get a full sight of what you see, but I'm sure you guys probably see with the token vision. You do see what's beyond the wall right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, I saw.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I didn't know if you could still currently see it because of the way the token vision
I
is
can
set up.
still see it. Yeah, I can still see it. So like after that, I just kind of look back to everybody and go, maybe this time together. 1, 2, 3, and I open it up. And
Yeah, probably would have
Let
stayed
it.
open, being the whole fleshy kind of thing, but regardless, you see that there are
good
these,
ship, as I pet the ship.
yeah, these rotting corpses rather in here. Immediately in front of you, you see another headless mind flayer. That's 3 that you guys have seen on the ship alone, with these hacked up corpses of these 3 hulking creatures with blood splattered white fur. Never seen these creatures before. And the condition of these corpses all down here suggests that something or someone has been feeding on them.
I step into the room, and it looks like there's pens on the sides.
Yeah, on both sides, yep. Seems like there's some sort of slave pens or something like that.
I'd probably walk everybody in, instruct Manto to toss this body. The fuck is that? Was that like? Is there a body down there?
Yeah, that's
The second one?
a dead body down there. It seems like one of those like plasmoids, like beings that you guys saw like on the Astro Elf ship.
Yeah, and I imagine it's like a slow. I kind of wait for everybody to like file in behind me as we like slowly walk across all these people to this
Yeah.
door in the back.
As you kind of push through, you notice, in addition to these white-furred beasts and headless mind flayer, you see that there's like, a few other bodies in here. There's like 3 humans, a dwarf, the plasmoid, and like a monkey-like human-like creature, a Hadozi. Manta would at least know about.
I look in there. I still haven't quite walked in, but I look. It's like I have a feeling whatever killed all these is behind that door. And I point to the door.
Elena,
Is there any? Oh god.
No, yeah, Elena would get down on a knee real quick and look at the Mind Flayer again. She's like, another clean cut. It's gotta be Githyanki doing.
Maybe we can have a chat with them.
But why would it still be on board the ship?
I know.
Manta, do you do anything?
Kind of waiting to see for us to open that door.
Are you guys ready?
Oh,
Let's do it.
before we do, we can only.
Are you
Freeze.
playing with us, Tommy? Are you playing
Can
with us?
only...
Don't play with us, Tom.
We can only.
I think I saw his hand move, right?
Shakers.
Maybe not.
Oh, I think he's actually closes. Weird.
These dots
but before
now.
you guys go into that room or whatever, oh, there we go. Anything else that you guys want to do in here? We just had like 10 minutes left
How-
or whatever. I want to make sure we get what we need.
How were the white things killed? Does it look like they were stabbed to death, or?
Yeah, as you kind of look around in here, it definitely seems like, well, like I mentioned, the corpses of everything in here seems like they're slowly being consumed by something.
Oh, being consumed. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, why don't you make a investigation or perception roll?
Yeah, I'd like to also see if maybe it was that spider that we just fought. Maybe. What's going down there?
22. Very nice. Yeah, as like you kind of listen to what Elena said, it definitely seems like the Githyanki were ones that were responsible for at least like the Mind Flayer's death. And she would be into, as you're like investigating a bit, you notice that there are scratches on some of the walls here, like counting down days, and you pointed out to Elena, and she looks at it, no, that's written Githyanki. So piecing this together, I bet you they had some of the Githyankis down here as slaves, and, captured, and maybe some of their brethren came and freed them all.
Or they're still trapped on the ship.
That's a possibility as well. But as you then, as she's like explaining about the Mind Flayer, and how, of course, cleanly cut that is, you can't help but notice the craftsmanship on the armor that this Mind Flayer is wearing. Is still, intact and on its body, but it's embossed with these tentacles across the chest, almost like spread up to the shoulders as well, and then reach down as if like the tentacles are reaching across it to protect the wielder of it, the wearer of it. And as you look at it, it definitely seems like some immaculate craftsmanship.
Kind of look at Rampu and Langston. You guys may want to take that, as my armor just glimmers slightly in that.
Dibs.
It's all you, brother. I spent entirely too much on the set I got.
So yeah, we're gonna take it.
Alright. Absolutely. You pick it up and you feel it, the quality of it clearly in your hand compared to the armor that you bought. I believe, that you just got on the ship from Captain Sartell.
Yeah.
It was free. It did its job, but you picked this up and you're like, damn, this is quality. As it is indeed a +1 breastplate that you can wear.
Very nice.
No need for attunement on that. But yes, Crick, as with a 22 as well, though, as you're back here over at the door, that stench gets even stronger for whatever reason as you get up to the door, and you hear inside of there heavy breathing.
With that, I kind of motion everybody to like I'm gonna open it. If there's nothing else, I give him the old 1, 2, 3. I open the door.
The flesh peels back, and that terrible stench fills your nostrils and this whole compartment. But the flickering lights in here, and, outside in the prisoners' area, doesn't really reveal the source of it. But again, you do hear that heavy breathing.
So the door's open and it's still pitch black in there?
You can see a bit in there. Some of the flickering light is helping a little bit, but it kind of, makes it a little dim for you to be able to see fully.
Kind of look back. Do we have any extra light?
I know a guy that can help provide light. Oh, shoot, wait. Do I not? I thought I always had the light cantrip ready. Shoot.
I think with the light cleric subclass, they actually got rid of that as a always prepared thing. For whatever
Well,
reason.
that is my bad. I have candles. Will candles work?
I have dark vision.
I tell you what, yeah, so I kind of reach into my pocket and there's like a little metal bulb that I just kind of start shining up, and I kind of like hold it up to the dim light in here, and it starts sucking it in and glowing as I take a magical trinket, and I just kind of toss it in there.
Hell yeah. You throw it, and do you throw it like north or south?
I would throw like directly in there.
Okay. Yeah, so it kind of like lands back here, then illuminates the space that you can see around you. But you do seem to notice, you kind of peek your head in. There's the wall ends down here to the south, but there seems to be a area that turns around the corner right here, and you kind of like peek your ear into there, and that heavy breathing clearly is coming from that corner.
At that point, I would just kind of say out, "We can hear you. We're here to help."
Just hear that heavy breathing still, and then it seems to almost like pull back for a second, like stop being as heavy, and then you hear footprints, almost first like squishing underneath the feet, and then into solid ground, and then as the footsteps gets louder and louder, and you can hear the breathing get louder and louder, seemingly getting closer. Do you do anything prior, or?
I'm gonna take a step back, and I pull out another ball, and I like rolls in.
Right. As that rolls in, you gotta watch it go across the ground and stop as it hits the back wall. Kind of bounces back and forth for a second, giving this weird kind of light that kind of bounces back and forth in the room. Making the shadows go long and short and long and short. And that heavy breathing continues as around the corner you can see these white-furred, massive, almost like humanoid-like beast. It's got these long arms and claws and teeth that are just glaring into you. And you see blood matted all over its fur and down its face. And as it makes its way around the corner, it lets out another one of these, it's breathing heavily this whole time. And then it lets out this guttural roar as it begins to seem like it's about to furiously climb and run in your direction. But that is where we will pick it up the next time we get together.
Oh,
See what
0 for
happens
3
there.
on French line doors. You're 0 for 3.
we should have just burned this whole ship down.
Just about
Well, I
there.
didn't even want to go on the ship.
Well,
I
you got a
cast
+1
Fireball on
breastplate
me.
now.
Yeah, at least the booby plate helped things.
Exactly. The titty plate. All right, guys.
Strap.
Great game. That was fun. This is like honestly like one of the only like real like dungeon crawl like sessions of this whole campaign. So I'm glad like we got to like do this like whole thing essentially. But
Yeah.
You should have skipped it like his last
I would
dungeon
have
was.
fucking I'd be so pissed. I love dungeon crawling, man. It's so much fun. But we will pick it up here at the start of this combat. The next time we get together, we'll roll combat or roll initiative then. Before we close it off for the night, anything anyone wants to add, say, let it be known.
Next time there's a ghost ship. Nah, man.
Oh my god.
Stormbreakers.
Love it.
Awesome, great game, guys. Catch y'all next Sunday. Wrap this up and continue on our adventure. Everyone have a great night. Thanks for watching. Thanks for playing. Look out for those goblins on the stairs. Catch you next time.
Later, guys.
Peace.